Let's talk now and get the Indian perspective to the issue of medical certificates and their recognition or lack thereof with Nirja Yadav, who is a fifth-year medical student in Rajasthan in India. It's nice to have you on the program. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, sir.
I read somewhere.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I read somewhere that in India it's a bit different. The rules, at least as at March 2022, were that if you left India to go study medicine or medical inspired courses, you had to stay in one institution and finish there. You weren't allowed to switch from one institution to the other or even come back to India. But you're in India now, and I assume you're affected by this. What has happened?
Yes, there is a rule that we cannot take the transfer while we are studying outside, but this rule applies to the students who have taken admission in 2021 year. But for me, like I have taken admission in 2019, so I am allowed to take the transfer to other universities. But the problem is that our university is not giving us transcripts. So actually, we cannot take transfer to any other university.
So given that, I mean, the Indian authorities have relaxed this previous rule, but now the problem is of a different nature in the sense that just like the Nigerians who were in Ukraine, you can't get hold of your transcripts, and no institution is likely to take you without that document.
Yes, and there is only one condition, that the university is asking us that we should write the application to expel ourselves from the college. And this option, I think, is not good because being expelled is something very different.
Yes, because being expelled,
sure any other...
being expelled is a disciplinary action for someone who has done something wrong.
Yes. So if we get expelled also, I don't think if the other university will be ready to accept us in their university. So it's very risky to give them this application.
So what exactly are you doing now, given this situation? What are you doing? What have you been doing?
We have requested here the Indian government to allow us to take admission in the Indian medical colleges, or even to give us permission to perform observership here in the Indian hospitals. But still now there is no any decision being made yet. The Indian government has allowed only the final year students who are studying in their 6th year in the final year that they can continue their study online, and after doing online, they need to pass the Indian exam for the medical license, and then they need to do 2 years internship in India. But for students like me in 3rd, 4th, 5th year, still there is no any decision. So we just have one option to attend our classes online, which I think because we are becoming a doctor, we need offline practice also.
So, I mean, if you are in final year, if I get what you said properly, if you're in the final year, you're allowed to continue and finish. But if you're in any other year other than your final year, you have this hurdle to cross.
Yes, there is no any decision by the Indian government yet on 3rd, 4th, 5th year students.
But you as a 5th year medical student right now, are you just sitting at home, or you're joining an active group to get the government to change its mind or to do something in your favor? What exactly are you doing?
All the students who have come from the Ukraine, we all are requesting the government, and we are also writing application to many higher authorities. And the decision was supposed to come on 28th June, but the court has extended the date. So now on 8th July, the Indian Supreme Court will give its decision on our future.
The Indian Supreme Court? The Indian Supreme Court will give a decision on your future on the 8th, which is tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th year students.
And what are you hoping that decision will be?
I hope it comes in favor. Either we get admission or we get the permission to do observership here.
And if that happens, you won't be going back naturally to Ukraine. You'll just complete your studies
Yes.
back in India and stay back.
Yes. Or one other option we have that if the Indian embassy could help us to get our transcripts from our university, so we can also have this option to take transfer to any other university in other country.
So if you were given a choice, would you rather stay back in India and complete this, or would you rather go back to not Ukraine, another country where you could do it?
I think both options are good for me, but the education process in Ukraine and the education process in India are very different. In Ukraine, we are studying this course for 6 years, while in India, this course is only for 4.5 years. So yes, taking transfer to other universities that have the same curriculum of studies, I think it will be a good option for us.
Well, one can only say that because there are so many of you who have this challenge, and this Supreme Court decision is coming tomorrow. Like you, I hope it goes your way, and you're able to exercise the options. Thank you very much, Nija Yadav, for your time this morning from Rajasthan in India. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.